Welcome, beautiful people. Welcome to yet another video. I hope you guys are feeling good. I am glad to be back with another video, and in today's video, now the UCL draw just happened and we have gotten an interesting thing. Depending on how you look at it, it can either be a win or it can be not so easy win for us in terms of the UCL draw. Of course, we will be having Manchester for the Carabao Cup next, and then we'll be having Newcastle. After that, we break for the World Cup. But in terms of Chelsea, there has been some breaking news in terms of what will be happening in the club, and I cannot wait to tell you. I cannot wait to tell you what is going on in Chelsea. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. Without wasting any more time, let's jump right into it. Now, in terms of this UCL draw, we had quite a few options that we could possibly get, but the one that we got, I like to say it's fair. Now, in terms of where we stand as Chelsea, in terms of our form, in terms of our players, in terms of our last game, it's just interesting. I mean, I would like to see how this game goes, but at the same time, you know, whatever has happened has happened. It was a 1-0 loss. We are currently 7th, not 6th, because in terms of Brighton, they moved up ahead yesterday after their win. So in terms of Chelsea, you know, after the loss to Brighton, and I feel like that game was a sellout, but it happened. And after this loss to Arsenal, we just need a high. We need a high, even though it's for the Carabao Cup. We need a high, and hopefully in the game against Man City, we'll be able to do something. Hopefully it's not so bad. Now, in terms of the UCL draw, it happened today. Of course, so many people were excited about the teams, but the most interesting one, and guys, I have to talk about this, the most interesting draw that happened today was the fact that the finalists of last year's champion, the finalists of last year, are facing it again in the round of 16. Now, the finalists were Real Madrid and Liverpool, so they'll be facing each other for the round of 16. Who do you think will win? This will be actually great to see who will be knocked out. I cannot wait to see. So many more teams had different people that they had draws with, but I felt like tell me how you feel about the draws. I mean, in terms of Chelsea, we have been drawn with Borussia Dortmund. Now, in terms of our first leg, we'll be going to Signal Iduna Park, and for the second leg, they'll be coming to Stamford Bridge. So it's going to be interesting to see. Now, the first leg will be happening in February, and the second leg will be happening in March. So, I mean, I can wait to see what happens, and honestly, I'm a bit scared. And hopefully with this break, we're able to, the coach is able to bond with the players, the coach is able to understand where the problem is. In terms of the team, breaking news has been reported by Matt Law that the team will be going to Abu Dhabi to train. In terms of this, the players that will not be called to represent their nations will be going to Abu Dhabi to train. And Habibi, welcome to Dubai. Welcome to Dubai. I mean, they'll chill and all. I know it's just gonna be fun, but most importantly, let's just find out where the problem is. In terms of Dortmund, we have the likes of Jude Bellingham. He's currently what, 90 million pounds, and it can even go higher. I think up to even 150 million pounds. So many teams are citing the player, and in terms of Dortmund, they finished second in their group after Man City. Now, the way they played against Man City and against Sevilla, they were okay. I mean, Man City is a very strong team. In terms of Dortmund, they were able to pick up draws from Man City, and they were able to win Sevilla in one of the games and have a draw in the other game. So in terms of Dortmund, I'm a bit scared, guys, because unless we do something in Chelsea, unless we work on what we have, it's a downward spiral. And I know I should be staying positive, but I am going to be saying this as positively as possible. It's going to be a positive downward spiral if we do not wake up, if we do not work on our team, if we do not work on our squad. I mean, our coach, Graham Potter, was asked by one of the reporters yesterday, why did it look like the players did not know what they were doing? And he looked confused, to be honest. And I feel like, honestly, he was a bit overwhelmed with this game, and perhaps because it was a derby, I don't know, for him, I feel like it was a bit too much and he overthought it, and it just did not go well. In terms of Dortmund, they're ranked 4th with 25 points. I mean, they have 8 wins, they have 1 draw and 4 losses, but the leading team, Bayern Munich, is leading with 28 points, so they're not too far off. So it's safe to say they're informed, they're doing well, and as much as they have a bit of injuries, they know how to keep up. They're still keeping up with the challenge. Unlike us in the Premier League, we are struggling. We're really struggling in the Premier League, and hopefully we are able to do something about this. This is not the way. I mean, hold up. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the women's team? Can we just take a moment to appreciate the women's team? And if possible, maybe we can take some notes. I mean, look at Samantha Kerr, a very phenomenal striker. Look at the goal she gave us against Manchester United women yesterday. I mean, it was incredible. Mwah, superb. First half, of course, a lot of back and forth, a lot of attempts, both from both teams. But in terms of the second half, we just fueled up. We just came back with so much energy. Samantha Kerr with the first goal, Lauren James with the second goal, with an assist from Samantha Kerr, and finally with the third goal to top it up. But Manchester United was able to give us a one goal. We were able to concede one goal for Manchester United, but I'll take it. 3 points over a loss, I mean, from the men's team. And I think I'll just start watching the women's team from today hence, and I can always just be in high spirits. But other than that, in terms of the other teams, as I finish up, which team had which team drew with which team. Now, in terms of Liverpool, as I mentioned, the most exciting one, I will definitely be keeping my eye on that one. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Whoever knocks out who, I will be happy. I hope both teams loses, but at the same time, we know we have to have a winner. So in terms of those teams, I'll be excited to see who goes forward. Now, in terms of the other teams, AC Milan will be facing Tottenham Hotspurs. Now, in terms of Bayern Munich, they'll be facing PSG. In terms of Man City, they'll be facing Leipzig. A bit easy challenge if you'd like, if you'd say so. Let's see how that goes. International Milane will be facing Porto. Then Club Brugge will be facing SL Benfica. Frankfurt will be facing Napoli, and yeah, Chelsea will be facing Borussia Dortmund. So that is the UCL draw. How are you guys feeling about this? Do you think we stand a chance? Do you think we have a chance of winning the Champions League once again and redeeming our names? I know in the Premier League we are in mud. And Maya, and we're struggling, but never say never. Up the Chelsea, up the Blues. We stand with our team. We stand with Chelsea. At the same time, we should look at where the problem is. Look at where the problem is, let us sort it out, and let us move forward as Chelsea. Let us build a team, and if this break in Abu Dhabi is what the team will need to bond, to know where the problem is and fix it, hopefully come up with a solution. If not, be able to fix it, of course, and nothing can be fixed completely. Let us find a solid team that we can work with. Let us find players to work at specific positions, at the best positions. Let us not let players on the bench. This is eating us up. We cannot be wasting our players on the bench and paying them millions and millions of money every year. It is not going to be nice. And in terms of this draw, I am a bit excited. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Please tell me what you guys feel about this game, feel about this draw, and do you think it's fair? I mean, there's nothing we would have done about it, but do you think it's fair? I mean, I'm excited. I want to see how this goes. World Cup is coming. In terms of women's club, we'll be facing Tottenham Hotspurs next, so I'm a bit excited about that one. So 3 games before we break for the World Cup, 2 from the men's team and 1 from the women's team. So I am excited and I cannot wait to see how it goes. Other than that, that was my video. If you enjoyed the content, please give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. And I'll be seeing you in my next video. The champions!